thing throughout this whole thing of me being charitable. People have been getting really comfortable. And see, this is what happens when people get comfortable. They start talking real slick. They start just, just being, oh, your house is nasty. Okay, telling me shit that I already know. Okay, we're going to go, oh, Eddie Sumter. It looks frightening. It looks frightening, huh? Okay. I can think of a lot of things that look frightening. Let's see how he looks. You look frightening, honey. Looking like Ruben Sutter trying to transition into Lizzo with those braids. Bitch, the problematic bitch is back.
Them bitches be salty.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
I can never find anything in my messy, nasty house. Oh my God, okay. Yes. And that's the theme of today's broadcast. You don't know me. For everyone in this broadcast that don't know me, allow me to introduce myself, reintroduce myself. Hi, I'm Foxxjazell, Kiva Jackson, and I am the problematic bitch. And today, at this moment in time, you guys are going to be reintroduced to why I'm a problematic bitch. Let's see here. Yes. I'm not going to take too much of your time because I know a lot of your time is valuable, just like a lot of my time is valuable. Really quickly, shout out to Cookie, shout out to the believers. I really want to talk to the believers more so than anything. And no, I'm not having a sober-ish. Not sober at all, honey. We're going to have a pretty lit conversation, honey. Because today, a lot of people, I told this to a lot of people before, and this is where, so I'm going to lose some people, but hey, who gives a fuck? I'm a very special girl. When I say I'm a very special girl, meaning that I possess qualities, and I have a will, I basically become really in touch with my third eye, okay? Some people may call me a witch. Some people may just take the W away and just put it with a B, however, I have had this experience since I was a young child, okay? I don't know if anybody else can relate to this experience, this outer body experience. So I recently had an outer body experience where my older, more mature, sober self came out and had a talk with me as me now. So basically, the 56-year-old Foxxjazell, Kiva Jackson, came out of the future and had a talk with me. Okay?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Because I realized this past week I got really beside myself. And I think that a lot of you guys misunderstood a lot of my intentions this week. A lot of you guys thought, or possibly, okay, first of all, I gotta apologize for some of you guys that actually thought I was clean and sober. No, I'm not clean and sober. I'm what you call a functional addict, okay? All right, that's the first thing I want to say, okay? Make no apologies about it. The second thing I want to tell people is that there's no clout chasing over here, because this is where the older self of me, you know, came and had a conversation with me. And that older self basically said that, bitch, today is your day. You know, today, this day is my day of birth. So yes, happy birthday to the wonderful, beautiful entity and spirit that I am, okay? But most of all, my older, mature, sober self said that you've done a lot. You've opened doors for girls. So when bitches have a Black History Month, a Black Trans Month, and they mention almost everyone, you know, of subpar, you know, feats, but then they decide to ignore you. Oh, don't worry about that, because, you know, you are great. You're special. You're special and you're loved. And I want to hug you, okay? That's what my older self said. And my older self said, I commend you, Fox, because you held your tongue. You held your tongue. This week you did everything that was within your power. Because these hoes, they tend to forget that you were on a show called Tea Time with the Girls. They tend to forget that it was your idea to start the annual wig drive, where I took all of my personal wigs and gave them out to girls that were willing and, you know, that needed wigs. They tend to forget that, you know. Aside from the fact that you are the first transgender rapper that's ever been featured in XXL magazine, you know, the first transgender rapper that was actually rapping when it was a cool thing to rap. Now everybody's doing it, you know. So you've opened doors for that. So it's fine. It's cool. It's cool, because you're going to get your flowers. You may not be alive when you get them, but you're going to get them. My energy is very wide. My energy right now is magnetic. Okay? And give myself enough credit for the doors that I have opened for girls. So if people don't give me my flowers, that is okay. That is okay. But my older self, just in case you're just tuning into this broadcast, I had an outer body experience, you know, because I am just that type of witch, bitch, whatever you want to call it. My older self came and told my younger self, myself now, exactly what it is. And this is what spoke to them. This is what spoke to me. I take full credit for all the magnificent things that I have done throughout my life. I take full credit for all the shade that I've done in my life. I take full credit for all the karma that's come back to me. Okay? All right? Here's where I want to pull some people in. Now, as we all know, if you guys saw my video a couple of days ago or so, with Cookie, I went and delivered wigs for her, okay? That was all I had intentions of doing, okay? I did that, and I was on my way. Anything that happened extra afterwards, that was on me, okay? All right. So when people come into my comments and say, "Oh, good deed. Oh, girl, that's so good for you." You're please. I appreciate you guys acknowledging it, but I'm a very humble person. I don't need that. You know, I know what I did was a good thing, okay? I know what I did is something that It's something more than what most people in the comments can ever do, you know. So I know that, you know. My older self, when I had this out-of-body experience, also told me that you have to realize one thing. You're not signed to a major network. You're not even on a major platform like Tea Time with the Girls, where you have to watch your words and watch what you say. So you need to go back and remind these people why you are the problematic bitch that you are. And that is what we're going to do today, because, you know, the song was You Don't Know Me. And I've been noticing throughout this whole thing of me being charitable, people have been getting really comfortable. And see, this is what happens when people get comfortable. They start talking real slick.
I'm not comfortable using the she pronoun, not because it's not anything to be disrespectful. It's just that a lot of people that follow me don't know that Blair is trans, and a lot of people that follow her maybe don't know me, vice versa. And I think that it betrays the audience when you make it sound like this is a petty catfight and there are two girls sitting across from a table, when in fact it is a grown man sitting across from a grown woman.
They start just, you know, just being, oh, your house is nasty. Okay, telling me shit that I already know. Okay, and I'm black, and this is a lace front on my. Tell me something else I don't know. Okay, so I understand when I put myself out there and I broadcast and things of that nature. Oh yeah, I put myself out there for ridicule. I put myself out there to be criticized. I'm not going to satisfy anyone. I'm not trying to satisfy everyone. I am not an ass kisser. Y'all should know that. And I'm not about to be one today. So all the believers that unsubscribe to me, because that is not what this is. Do I love Cookie? Yes. Is this rant about Cookie? No. I send all of the love that I can to her, okay? And when I did the other live a couple of nights ago, I want people to understand something. We're both adults here. I know what I was getting myself into. That's why I kept it cool. I kept it cool with just giving her those wigs and everything like that, because, you know, there's a part of me, there's a part of me that I don't like to see another person suffer at all. But you know what? I should have just left it at that. And you guys saw that live. You guys saw that live, and some of you guys even commented in the live when you said that, oh, she's asking her for drugs. Okay, surprise, surprise. I mean, that should go without a... Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys where my issue comes in. This is where my issue comes in. Because, like, it's one thing to ask me a favor to get you drugs. Okay? That's one issue right there. It's another thing to ask me to get you drugs and you have no money. Okay? That's the number 2 issue. Okay? And then I go out and get you drugs. I go out and risk my freedom getting you drugs because of the fact that you want it so bad. And, you know, as an addict, I know how that is, you know, to be fiending and whatever. The next day, okay, you want these drugs, then you can meet me so-and-so spot. Here's where the problem comes in. Issue number 3. How is it that I've given you exactly where to come, 3 hours later, you're still not there, and then you tell me that your believers think that I want to set you up? No. You tell me that your believers have convinced you that Jaguar is somehow in this ordeal, and I want you to come through so I can set you up to get beat up by Jaguar. If that's the case, why would you take drugs from me? If that's the case, keep that same energy when it comes to me delivering drugs from you. I mean, you trust me enough to get drugs for you, but you don't trust me enough to meet you at a location or so to get the drugs because you think that another girl whose clout that you're actually chasing is going to be there. Risking my freedom, delivering drugs to you, like I'm just like, bitch, this is not Uber uber smokes. As I said before, this was not a bash cookie. But here's what my older self wanted to tell all you hoes, is that I am still a fucking addict, just like her. But guess what? I don't owe you, her, him, anything. No one, motherfucking anything. If I want to deliver drugs to Cookie, that's my prerogative. Okay? If I want to have a dirty house, that's my prerogative. Unsubscribe? Yes. I'm not doing this for your validation. Quite honestly, all of those comments of like, oh, you did a good deed and everything, it was getting to me because I'm like, what the fuck? This is not what this is, honey. I really want to display sisterhood. Whether you guys follow a sisterhood or clout chasing, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And I know people are going to say, well, you don't give a fuck. Why are you going to do this private? Because you know what? Because if I don't do the broadcast, then, people can have their own narrative. If I do the broadcast, people are going to still have their own narrative. So this is what I want to tell you guys, okay? The problematic bitch is back, okay? I'm not clean. Right now in my life, I don't desire to get clean or sober because guess what? I am dealing with my recovery the best way that I know how to. This wig here, I paid for it. This dick bong, I paid for it. So, since people want to be all suggestive and things of that nature and tell me about myself and things of that nature, we're gonna play a little game of like, let's pull out the reading rainbow. Because see, this is what happens when you put yourself out there for ridicule and criticize. Yes, I understand this, but see, when you guys do this, you put yourself out there to get read for the filth that you are. And we're gonna go with the first candidate here, because this is not me bullying. Oh, fuck it, it's me bullying. But you know what? I'm the problematic bitch. So guess what? I owe no one any apologies or anything. Because I'm not affiliated with any major project or anything like that. No one fucks with me. So you know what you can think of it as? You can think of me as being Azalea Banks. Azalea Banks, but Azalea Banks, a functional Azalea Banks that actually makes sense. It's not a read to her. I do admire her. Even though that she can be self-sabotaging sometimes. Hey, but we have a lot in common. So today I'm going to be the tranny Azalea Banks here. But we're going to do it in a very, very tasteful way. Okay, so we're going to go with the first person that wanted to be, all up in my comments. Because you're about to find out why I'm the problematic bitch. Okay, Miss Adrienne Renee Marble, your house is nasty. Okay, girl, it's my house. It's my house. Yes, it's my house. So guess what? My house can be nasty. And by the way, all the donations and things, this is not the Cash App program. I don't need anyone's pity. I'm not saying that I will ever, I'm better than, but right now I am better than. You send that money to someone that needs it. If I need your help, people, I will let you know. I will gladly let you know if I need your help. Thank you, but no thank you. So please, keep it. All right, so let's go back to Miss Adrienne Renee Marble. Your house is nasty. So I said, well, you are more than welcome to send me a cleaning service to eradicate the problem. Okay, gave her another chance. She goes and she says, no, get off your lazy ass and clean your house. Simple. Clean my house. Well, my house may be nasty, girl. But your face is what we call 2 chops and a Tamar Braxton flop. Bam. That is what your face is. Okay? Aren't you the one to talk? Bitch. 5 head. 5 head. And you know what I had to say to myself? You remember that picture years ago where, you know, they found that mirror and they said, oh, this is Cardi 20 years from now. And she looked like it. Okay, take a good look at this. This is Jada Pinkett Smith had she not got famous and married Will Smith. This is unfamous Jada Pinkett Smith on welfare, okay? So this is what would have happened to Jada Pinkett Smith if she would have not met Will Smith. I mean, and yeah, this is what Jada Pinkett Smith would have looked like. Some lonely, miserable, 4-head bitch that unsuspectingly comes into a tranny's, you know, comments and thinks that she can tell her, you know, that her house is nasty, but you know, bitch, your whole face is hit. The nerve of you! The nerve of you! Bitch looking like this! Bitch, get out my motherfucking face. Okay, so the next person we're gonna go down. We're going to go, oh, Eddie Sumter. It looks frightening in there. It looks frightening, huh? Okay. I can think of a lot of things that look frightening. Let's see how he looks. You look frightening, honey. Looking like Ruben Studdard, trying to transition into Lizzo with those braids. One thing about a girl like myself is that I've been bullied all my life. I've been raped. The worst that has come, I have a demon on the other side of this wall here that I have to get along with every single time I see him. I sometimes want to get in my Camaro and push the speed and run over him and then put it in reverse and run over him again. But you know what? I deal with him every day, so I'm gonna deal with y'all in the same sense. Y'all seem to forget that I'm the problematic bitch. You know, I don't need your approval. I don't need your subscriber. Bitch, I have only 213 views on my fucking YouTube. Do you think I am hurting for, oh, subscribe to me. I'm gonna do whatever I don't need it. Because you know what? I would not be myself. I would not be authentic. And the day that I start having to kiss people's ass for likes, having to kiss people's ass for clout, oh, baby. I'd rather OD on heroin, crystal meth, crack, and watching like Donald Trump's inauguration, you know, on repeat before I will ever subject myself to having to be to the approval of people. You know, that day may come, but today, that day is not here. I'm the problematic bitch, remember that. And Samantha, I want to tell you something, girl. I love you, and I pray for you. I pray for you that you get the help that you need. Now, we both know that I can't give you that help. And as I said before, I did what was in my means. If I want to give the bitch some wigs, I will give her some wigs. So be it. If I want to call her cracky, then I will do that. The fucking the gender police. And then we have the political correct... oh, don't block your blessings by calling her crack. Bitch, my blessings won't be blocked. Because I am the blessing. I'm the blessing to you hoes. I'm the blessing to myself. And for all the times that I've said that I've hate myself and everything like that. But you know what? That, honey, that girl is slowly starting to die out. This is one more demon that needs to be conquered. One more demon that needs to be conquered. And when she's conquered, honey, oh, you won't want a day. This is the last demon that needs to be conquered. Once she's conquered, honey, oh, you bitches better hope that I OD. Because this self of me, this is not a self that you're going to see every day. You probably won't see her until I'm 56. God knows if I make it that far. But right now, I'm about to tell everyone in this live is Thank you for everyone that has sincerely sent your thanks to me. Thank you for everyone that has sincerely subscribed to my channel. Thank you. Thank you. But if you have subscribed because you have this false narrative that I am clean and I am here to save the crackhead because I'm a meth head. Yes, I can call her that. I'm a meth head. She's a crackhead. Get over it. You can't call her crackhead. Miss Thane, people need to get over this, honey. She's a crackhead. Okay, let's say that together. Crackhead. I'm a meth head. Meth head. Okay, it's not that hard. Okay, now that we've gotten this out, just like I tell the transgender girls, you can say that you're a female all day, every day, Monday through Friday. But honey, we know that when you go into certain places, you're going to be what people perceive you to be. Okay? And you have to be okay with that. You have to be comfortable with that. Because it's just a fucking word. That is all it is at the end of the day. A word. A word. Words cannot hurt you only if you allow them to. But you know what? I got really close to wanting to really jump through this screen throughout this whole week and want to hurt some of you people.
This is it, Jennifer. Your big break in TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
That were just like, oh, they were just letting me have it, honey. And I was just like, oh my, I'm gonna not say anything, and I'm not gonna, because I'm here for her, and I was there for her. That moment was about her. That moment was about her. That moment was about me displaying sisterhood. Okay, so now that we got that out, okay, that's said and done. Samantha, as I said before, I love you and everything, but honey, please stop calling me for drugs. You're not. That ship is sailed. That ship is sailed. As I said this before, if you think that if your believers has convinced you that I'm going to set you up to have Jaguar come and beat you up, then keep that same energy when it comes to anything that I bring to you. Okay? Keep that same energy. So keep that same energy and say, okay, well, if she's gonna deliver drugs, she's gonna probably deliver some drugs to me that's gonna, that's gonna make me OD. Okay, keep that same energy. But guess what? I'm not going to participate in that anymore because I recognize this behavior before. I've seen this so many times before when you try to help people and then they already starting to show things that they're ungrateful. When you were on the phone with me and you were saying, girl, you were so eager to bring me these wigs, and girl, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's like I couldn't put the wigs down fast enough before she could pull me to the side and tell me, okay, bitch, fuck these wigs, honey. Where's the drugs at? But you know what? Like I said, one thing with me is that I am like a portal, like one of those time warps where, it closes at a certain time, or like a really tight but loose bottom that has had a big dick in them, but then after the dick is gone, it closes back up, clenches back up. Okay, that's me. That window of opportunity has shipped and sailed. And guess what? I'm glad that it did. I'm glad that you think that I was going to set you up. Because guess what? I don't have to have that over my head anymore. I hope you get the help that you need, which is out of my jurisdiction. But when we're talking about setting up, your believers should set you up in an apartment or set you up in something that's going to be conducive for your recovery instead of trying to set you up for more keys for their entertainment. So, that is all I want to say, people. That is all I really want to say. I really want to just make an example out of some of you hoes and let you know that, yes, it is about a key sometimes. Today, it is about a key. Because you had me mistaken. You actually, and I almost lost myself for just a second there. I lost myself. I saw myself like transforming and like, oh my God, what am I? Am I turning into Janet Mock and Mother Teresa? But honey, sometimes you gotta just come back to full circle. full circle, and you have to summon you have to summon the gods. You have to summon the gods of, the gods of Whitney Houston and all the queens that have come before me, that have gave sickening reads and that has let people have it with their lethal tongue and say, please take me, take the wheel, because I'm about to lose myself. But I found myself, at least for now. And I hope you guys will never forget who I am, because I am problematic for a reason, proudly. My house is messy for a reason, because guess what? It goes with a messy girl. Because guess what? I paid for this. It's mine. It's mine. So unless you guys are going to send me a Molly Maid crew over here, or go on Amazon cleaning services, because you know they offer that now, and basically get the promo code and send that person over here, then this is what I have to say to you. Get the fuck out my business and the fuck out my life. If you can't contribute, then honey, you can see your way out the door, honey. Try me, bitch. All right, people, I'm about to go see. I got things to take care of. I actually have bills to pay for, you know. That doesn't include me laying on my back. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. All my life I've had to kiss ass. Oh, vote for my video. Listen to my music. Never again. Not anymore. Not on this day. Unsubscribe, unfollow, block, do what you gotta do, boo. But for everybody that is fucking with me, you know what it is and you know how I get down. Alright. Until next time.